Hi everyone, me again in the Nantahala Gorge. We're going to go back down through the gorge again. We're going to kind of head back to the campground for a little while. It's starting to pick up a little bit with the mist and the rain, and we're going to go back and see if we can see if it doesn't blow over in a little while. But thought about going down here and just hanging out at the Whitewater Center, but to be honest, if this rain sets in, I don't favor a ride back to the campground and all of it. But we'll see how it goes. We might still get wet. I'm sorry about any moisture gets on the lens. I'm trying to keep it clean, but my face shield is speckled with the mist. I haven't seen a lot of cars don't have their windshield wipers on, so maybe it's drying up a little bit. I don't know. Just went up Wayhaw Road, went up and down Wayhaw Road, one of our favorite roads. We don't go very far up it when the weather's iffy. We use a lot of times we take it into Franklin, go get something to eat, or just sit and watch the world go by on Main Street, and then ride back on 28. But we'll might have to save that for another day. Again, I don't want to be an hour and a half away from the campground, and the weather really turned poorly. I'm pretty dry. I got my I actually waterproofed this old gear that I bought back when I first got my, I guess it was when I got my R1. That would have been back in gosh, how long ago was that? 20 years ago? Yeah, probably 20 years ago. And this Field Shear is the brand, and it's been a real good brand. It's nasty dirty. I need to wash it, but I waterproofed it a couple of years back, and I don't think it was from the factory, but I waterproofed it with some, whatever that stuff is you put on it. And so far I've stayed dry. Hadn't been wet enough, but I'm sure if it rains enough, it'll probably still come through. There's the train, by the way, the sightseeing train. I don't know why they've stopped, but I'm surprised it was still here. It was coming out of here last time we came by. Hope you can see some of it. And sorry the camera's on the wrong side again, but I don't know if we'll catch the engines down here or not. Oh, there they are right there. Oh, they're just running just the diesel today. They're not running the oil, or maybe they saved that for the weekends. But in the fall, it's a real popular ride. It's nice through here. Love it. We love these mountains. Are so steep right here. They're not really tall, you know. I know there are a lot of people in the world, in the country, laugh and say those aren't mountains. Those are just little hills. Well, for a flatlander, those are mountains to me. And in places like this, they go just about, they're not straight up, but they're so hard that you wouldn't be able to go climb up them. Certainly not straight up. You might be able to slowly work your way up or walking around them. But I guarantee you wouldn't make it going straight up. Coming up here on the quarry, it'll be down here in just a little ways. As we cross this bridge, on our left right here is one of the little takeouts for the Nantahala River here. And got the bathrooms down there, open all year round. I guess I had to pick up a little bit of speed. I was letting Susan get out ahead and trying to keep a little bit of mist off the camera, but I'm getting some people behind me. As you can see, the big trucks and all that come through here. This is a major thoroughfare. A lot of people on this road. But we like it. This is the way we come when we come down here. There was a big slide here one year, right here off to the right. All this road was blocked for quite a while. They had to dig it all out, repave it, cover. The pavement was actually damaged from the force of the rock that came down. But, yeah, we're starting to get a little bit of rain now. So maybe it is a good idea to head back to the house. Some of the cars had their wipers on. There she is. She's down there. We're heading down. This is going to take us down right to the outdoor center. It used to be called the Whitewater Center. They renamed it. And it's where the train stops. Lets tourists off. It's restaurants and all kinds of stuff. But I talked about that earlier. We just like it because it's alongside the river. We'll let come down here, and when the weather's nice, we come down and we'll hang out here for a while. See if I can scoot up here and catch her. Yeah, I'm leaving the traffic behind a little bit now, so they're not pushing me so bad. I've never ridden this bike much on my own. I almost always ride with Susan, following her, so she pretty much sets the pace. But I'll take it down the Dragon on my own, and I find that I do tend to push it a little more there. I guess it's in my soul to go a little faster than we normally ride, but I don't think of this as a speed bike. I actually think of my Yamaha as riding it. It's more comfortable for me to ride in, or has been historically. But this thing goes really good. I mean, it's very stable. It doesn't get twitchy at speed, and it'll scoot. If you want to go, it'll go. Again, I apologize for the rain on the lens. Believe it or not, I think it'd be worse if I had it on my chin mount. My chin's up in the air. This is a little bit protected where the camera is now, as you can see by what you're seeing on the left, that big piece of square, what looks like it's square piece of something there. That is actually a windshield for the instrument cluster, and it's just solid plastic. And I've shown pictures of it before from the front, and the edge of the camera just does catch that. But I wanted to catch something. I mounted the camera originally when I did my front mount. I mounted it off the hood, and there was no piece of the bike in the picture. So it's like one of those videos where you're just floating along, with no references. You're just flying down the road. And I wanted to have a visual reference in the video so that it wouldn't be so discombobulated. It wouldn't be so disorienting. And this way you do have something in the corner of your eye when you're watching the video, so that you know what's up, what's right, what's up and down and left and right, all that good stuff. Yeah, we're getting more and more on us now. A lot of this might just be dripping off the trees. We are under a lot of tree canopy here. But I know I'm certainly not getting any warmer. May have to double up on my underlayment. My jacket's sweating. My jacket's wet in the front. I don't know whether that's soaking through a little bit or just the air that it does vent some, so air does come into it. Okay, she's slowing down because we're getting into that part of the speed limit. Alright, I'm just going to do the video all the way through the gorge right here, this last little bit, and then I'm going to kill it. So, because it's starting to get more and more rain now. A lot of really old buildings here have been here forever, that really eventually be torn down. A lot of junky stuff here too, but they're not really rebuilding this part of the gorge that much, but there are some nice areas, lodges up on the hill, and some of the stuff they've done up off to the right here is making it better, and they're improving things down here at the center too. But it's not like this is a boom town right here right now. But it'd be kind of cool to have we got cars behind us, so she's going to pull over to let them by, so we don't have to go fast. That'll be okay. Yeah, we had a few behind us. I was doing good till she slowed down and then they caught up to us. Okay, you can go. She's my poor lovely wife. She wears glasses and she really doesn't like a closed helmet. She always wants to ride an open face, and so you know, her glasses get wet. Her windshield does a good job. She can run it way up there, but it doesn't stop at all. She can bend down a little bit and get a little bit behind it, but I really wish I could talk her into. Maybe I can find. I'll just have to find her a helmet that's light enough. That's as light as hers. She says the other one was just so heavy. I got her one of those, you know, adventure helmets. The first helmet I bought her, which you can open up the whole front of it. And maybe I should take over that helmet. She never wears it. It might not be a bad idea. I know Smyrna Cowboy wears one, so you can just flip it up out of the way. This helmet works really well for doing my videos, but I guess I need to do another video on this helmet at some point. It's been such a good helmet for doing the videos, and I still don't know why. Maybe I just haven't seen one. Why hasn't a helmet manufacturer incorporated a GoPro or some other sort of camera into the helmet, making it part of the helmet, and you know, and wiring it up with microphone and all that stuff? It just seems crazy to me that they haven't done that. Maybe they have. I don't know. I haven't seen one. I think my chin mount really works out the best for me for what I do, but I really like this hard mount on this bike, especially because it's easier to watch. There's not so much going back and forth and crisscross and all that crazy stuff. There's some of the kayakers and rafters have gotten out of the river. Be waiting for their buddies to come up. I bet it was cold and wet in that river today. But yeah, people walking around are putting their hoods up and stuff. It's definitely got some rain coming down here now. It wasn't supposed to really rain until 2, and it's just now 1 o'clock. So yeah, look how wet it is here on the road. Okay, well, I'll tell you what, I'm gonna let it go here. I hope y'all are having a great day, and I hope we make it back to the campground. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.